Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on, well, not back here on, we are on the new map from Feed the Beast called Feed the Beast Skyfactory Challenges. It's basically a speedrun map where you try to run the game and build the required items within as fast as you possibly can. And then you can post your speeds on their website by using the little rocket icon here. They were talking about how you needed to record it and post the recordings up. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. But those of you like a challenge or want kill 3-4 hours, it's a good way to do it. I am going to be doing runs on this on my channel. So, excuse me. Usual, I'm doing a map showcase, especially for an FTB mod pack that actually has a map in it. So this will be like the first one that actually has a map in it. Well, that's not technically true. They had a couple of other ones, but like most of them were joke packs. So, and be careful out there, guys. April 1st is really soon. Lots of people like to do jokes. This is not a joke though. FTB Skyfactory challenges. I'm going to take you into the thing. I'm going to show you the whole map, run you through different areas, and I will do a separate quick start guide. It's mostly, I'm not going to play through it with you guys at the beginning. I'm more than likely I'm just going to show you the different areas and give y'all little tips and tricks of how to make your runs as fast as possible. So hopefully this will help you guys out and make your runs fast. So let's get into it. First thing you need to do, there's a multiplayer. I don't know if they have a server. A little note, if you're playing single player, when you exit the game, there's been people that when they log into the game, they've been having problems with block ID issues. That's supposed to be fixed on the next version. I don't know what the problem is with that. So just be mindful of that. Sometimes you can start a game and then go back into it afterwards. And I'm referencing that because you can start the game and log out on single player and your time stops. If you're playing on a server with another person, or if you're doing a LAN like thing when somebody else is coming in and playing with you, the timer will not stop. Alright? The timer will keep going until you log out. Alright? That closes your actual server out. If you're on like a regular server, not like a LAN thing, but if you're on a regular server, your timer will not stop. Right? There's no way to pause it. They're afraid that, you could log out and leave things running and then come back in and then do everything you need to do. So if you're going to do the speed run, you have to do it all at one time on a server, or you can do it single player and record it, and if you need to stop, you can just stop and restart. For me, I'm going to record every 30-minute intervals. So I might stop and continue it the next day or not. You guys will only see one episode at a time, so however long it takes. And I'll keep doing, like, it'll all be one playlist, but it'll be like try 1, try 2, try 3, that kind of thing. We'll see how fast we can get on it till we get bored of it. I get you all some really good tips and tricks, which I will put at the top of the video lineup. All right. So that being said, go to single player here. This is my little test world. We'll be jumping in here maybe when I do my quick start guide. I want to set some stuff up on there. After I complete this one, I want to set some stuff on there to show you guys. So, but for right now, I just want to get this up and let you guys, because seeing the map for yourself will be good. So I'm gonna do Maggie's map showcase, and definitely watch this video before you actually play through it, So you'll get to know the areas before you jump into the actual game. All right. So we do that. Go create world. There we go. And this is the map here. Also, don't name your worlds the same world name every time. Sometimes the stuff gets confused when you do that. So don't do that. Always name it different. So we jump in here. Just press play. Now, I will not be going through the mods in the pack because it's kind of a part of the lineup here. We will go over each item that you're required to make, and that'll kind of tell you what the mods are in this. Also, some of the recipes are custom recipes, so don't be expecting to don't be if something's not working for you, that you need to go ahead and look at the recipe. Now, I don't know if this is cheating. All right, I don't know if this counts as cheating, but when I've been playing, I've been doing my usual here. All right, now I'm pretty sure it's on peaceful mode, but I like to play with magnet mode on. I don't know if everybody does. You also start standing on the ender chest. There's ender chests placed all around. All right, so you want to no. That's weird. I didn't know that one was it. M, no, J. There's no map. I keep forgetting there's no map. So there's no map whatsoever in this. And as long as you're in this area and do not open up this ender chest, there's no timer. The minute you open up this ender chest, the timer starts. See? Open the chest to start. So the minute you open this ender chest, your timer will start. I will show you what's in the ender chest here. The stuff you have to make is okay. So there's a list on the side here. Open the chest, timer goes. The stuff on here is just generic names. It doesn't actually tell you the IDs or anything of them, and you will have to make all of those in order to finish the game. All right. So we get massive. We have a cobble gen. Now the cobble gen, people are getting confused. The cobble gen is the max tier cobble gen. So let me show you that right here. If we go to cobble here, right here, this one, and as you can see here, it's emeralds around it. So blaze rods, all that kind of stuff. And you have, I don't know if you have to craft every one of these in a vanilla or crafting table or one of those crafting stations from Tinkerers, but when I watched the Direwolf episodes where they were working on this, they were having a little issue with crafting them inside of the crafting grid for refined storage or AE, whichever one they use. I believe it's refined storage. So you might want to craft the final product in a regular crafting bench or in a crafting station. So just be mindful of that. Sometimes it might not get credit to you if you do it in the thing. I don't know if they fixed that or not. So you guys can tell me in the comments if it didn't. Drawer controller, of course you guys know about what that is. The storage controller, collector. I don't know what the collector is. I don't know. Harvest craft. Some of these I don't know. Then reactor controller, flux controller, jetpack. The flux controller is the actual controller for wireless RF storage and transfer. Jetpack. The jetpack is the max level jetpack. I don't think it has to be the armored one. I think it's the regular one. But you guys will be seeing videos of people running this. You'll know. The furnace is not like a vanilla furnace. That's like the actual furnace machine. All right. So go in here and you type in furnace here. Furnace. I believe it's this one. The ultimate furnace. Gonna get you confused some, I guess. I don't is the word. So make sure you some of this stuff is going to take you a while to do, so make sure you get that. Crusher, that's the actual crusher from Industrial Craft. Not Industrial Craft. Immersive Engineering. So it's a multi-block. So item filter. The altar, the blood altar. Get the max level blood altar. I'll show you that in a second. The void miner, which is already set up, I'll show you that too. It's over there. The Bifrost rod, handheld filler, and also draconic spear. Also, from time to time, when you finish crafting one of these, they will put some items in your ender chest here. So let me go open this up. All the signs fall off, and because I have magnet mode on, they jump right in my stuff here, my inventory. It'll start you off with 64 cobblestone, bone meal, 64 bone meal, 8 birch saplings, 8 oak saplings, and a chicken stick. As you guys know, it's got infinite uses on it. That's what you start out with. And up here, oh, also you have a saturation bonus here and a speed buff. All right, I don't know. It's not showing it, but you do have a constant speed buff on you at all times. So up here are different areas. All of them have crafting grid and a network receiver. An area right here for railcraft. It's like a bunch of different areas for you to build in for the different stuff. You don't have to do this. You only need to build the items. You don't have to build them in these locations. So for it to count, just to let you guys know that. This is a combustion generator. You have to, says RF power there. You have to, this generator has to generate so much RF power to complete that one. So you'll want to fill this one. I've got an idea for this one that's going to be pretty cool, and I want to set that up pretty early probably. So we go down here. That was everything, right? Yeah. And you have ender chest in the middle. Basically, you want to put the stuff in ender chest, and then you can ask us it somewhere else at the beginning until you get your storage system unlocked. Over here and down is the refined storage system. Got a bunch of network transmitters, storage drives here, 64 storage. You got tons of stuff here. Plenty of room for crafting recipes. Yeah. So shouldn't have to worry too much. Yeah. Pattern, crafting monitor, grid, another pattern. Yeah. So, and it's just another little area for you to use to build in. Up here is it's basically a tree zone. So you want to come up here and put your trees down to start out with. Up here, I don't know why they don't just start you out over here, but I guess it is a speed map, so you start you out in the middle and let you go whichever way you want to go. But that's what this is for your growing trees. You shouldn't have to grow more than 5-6 trees. So I don't know. Basically, from the video that I watched with Direwolf, they built the map before they actually ran the map. So and thought of the challenges and stuff. So it's a pretty map, though. It's a pretty map. The speed buff gets on my nerves, though. I just have to say. Another little area here. This area here is for sieves. So you got 4 different areas to put sieves in. You shouldn't ever need this. I'll be honest with you. You shouldn't ever need this. But if it's going to be part of your strategy, hey, whatever. Also, when you make your cobble generator, I'd put it right here, and these are automatic hammers. So this one will make gravel, this one will make sand, this one will make dust for you, and I would suggest doing this. All right, at least this one, because what this is going to do is make it for you, and you won't have to waste resource gathering on any kind of sand, dust, or thing. And what you can do is, I'm giving tips already. You can use those little drawers. Hold on, let me get the storage drawers, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Drawers here. There's these little trim things. You make those trims and fill in these little parts here, and then put one drawer controller here, and then one drawer controller here on this side, and then you can put in, like on the side, you can put a drawer controller right there, and then put a external storage bus on that, and that'll allow you to access all this stuff from inside your inventory there. It will take you a little time to set up being able to make those. You're going to have to make those though, so you're going to have to set it up anyway, so it's not going to waste that much time. So that's that little area for sieving and stuff, in case you wanted to do that. You won't need to do that. From what I've done so far, I basically had to sieve 1 gravel, 1 sand, 1 dirt, compressed gravel, compressed sand, and then a compressed dirt. I haven't actually done that one yet, and it will give you all the seeds you're actually going to need. It's over there. Yes, I'll go to that in a minute. Up here is a large area for you to do some Botania stuff. 2 big grass areas for anything that you need to use grass for. This right here, as you can see, is missing its controller. So that's the RF. That's the the reactor controller. That thing you have to make. You put it in here, and then it start making up power. And as you can see, the middle here, this design is kind of funny. Anyway, I think there's 4. I haven't actually got up to the top of it. I'm pretty sure there's either 4 or 5 of these. The setup's kind of weird. It'd be more efficient if all these were surrounded by blocks of diamonds there. You can break blocks in this too. Also, you probably need to leave these in here. It's probably the most efficient way, and I don't see how breaking these out is going to save you time when they give you infinite resources, basically. So this is the setting up the gathering of the infinite resources. But all these blocks here you can break up. Be careful with these railings, though. Some of this stuff is chisels and bits, as you can see when you look at it. And what that means is when you break it, you're going to get like a crap ton of little bit blocks. So I don't use chisel and bits. You guys know how that works. So this is going to be your farming area. This is also going to be your ore processing area. You're going to be gathering here, so you might as well process it here. And right here in the middle is where I would put my ore processing stuff. If you need to process anything, which you are going to have to process a little bit. So be mindful of that. And I'll go through everything you're going to need and you're not going to need. What seeds you get and all that kind of stuff will be in the quick start video. But they do grow super fast here, like super fast. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's go down here. The left side here, we went this way. That's the top side, or the was it south? Oh. I don't really know. North. That's north. So the north side, we went to the east side, and then the south side here. So this is the west. The west side here. Now to the left here is the miner, the void miner, and there's one little spot. Everything's built. All you have to do is put the void miner little thing up there, and it'll start mining resources for you. Another way for you to get it in there. Put ladders on here for you, so you can come up here and actually put it into place right there on top. That's cool. This way here is where you're going to build your tier 8. Alright, this Draconic Spear has to be a tier 8 Draconic Spear. Alright, so you'll be building a massive one, which means you're going to need lots of the Draconic ore and also some wool, orange wool. So you're going to need some dye too. And then over here is your blood altar. It's already fully decked out here. All you need is the runes here, and it's kind of a little puzzle, so I'm not going to try to give that away because it's part of the actual process here. But I will go over it in my quick start guide for you. Hopefully they won't get too mad at me for that. There's already a video on it, so it shouldn't be too much problems. And that's basically it for the entire map. I'll go up here and I'll show you guys. That's basically it. So it's really pretty. I like it. I'm gonna have lots of fun on here. I do have a USB drive, and I will be getting my saves off of my other computer this week. sometime, and I'll be loading them up on here and making sure they still work and that everything's okay with them. And I will be starting back on them hopefully pretty soon, unless you guys don't want me to. If you just want me to start playing this and playing another thing, I'm not going to be doing too many runs on this, so I'm happy. If I can get it under 2 hours, I'll be really, really happy. So if I can get a run under 2 hours, I'll be really, really happy, and I'll probably knock that off. That'll be like 4 episodes. So I'll be excited of that. I don't know if I'm going to do like a speed run, like record everything silently and then fast forward it and then like put some music to it or something like that. That might be a little bit cool. I don't know if I'll do that. So, you know, people out there will do that though, because there's people that like to watch those little speed, fast forwarded gameplay type stuff. Anyway, guys, hopefully this helped you. And everything that you're supposed to craft is actually on these signs here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So, what's the sieve? So, ex nihilo string mesh sieve, tiny progressions, handheld filler, storage drawer, storage controller, mystical agriculture, ultimate furnace, item, RF tools, item filter, simply jetpacks, vibrant jetpack. RF power, you need to put 50k RF through the combustion generator up there. I already showed you that one. Refined storage controller, Pam's Harvest Craft, Epic Bacon, Flux Network, Flux Controller. You'll be using that anyway, so that's one of the first things you'll probably get. The Vibrant Capacitor, which I just put it up there on my little generator, and then hook my Flux Network up to that, and then have it spread out until you do that over there, which is going to take some time. So there's no point in building one over there for storage and then having to rebuild it. So there's no point in that. I just use that until I get that one up and running. And then when you finish that, you probably finish the map. That's probably one thing you'll be waiting on, is to finish off the Draconic Spear, unless you work on it first, which will be a little hard, I think. Random things, advanced item collector. I don't know what that one is. I'm going to have to look that one up. Steve Cart's wood chopping cart. So this one actually takes out of game time. So it actually takes like if it says 30 minutes, it means 30 real time minutes. So probably about 45 minutes is going to be making one of these. So and there are specific qualifications for that one, so you can't just go with a generic crappy one. The Blood Magic Tier 5 altar, that's one of those you're going to have to they might need to push some stuff on that one, because it can't just make the smallest one. But so the Tier 5 Blood Altar actually additions handheld filler, Draconic Evolution Tier 8 Draconic Spear, Environmental Tech Tier 4 Void Miner, Botania Rod of Biofrost, and the Reactor Controller. So that's everything you have to make. Anyway, guys, hope you like this video. Hopefully it helps you out. You guys can plan ahead before you start on the game, which ones you want to do first, second, third. Just knowing the different areas when you come into the map would be helpful. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You guys can come check them out and see if you like it. If you do like this video and you want to share it with friends, tell them what you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you use social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put them down in the comments down below. And I will see you guys on the next episode.